Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh dan selamat sejahtera. Alright. So for today, we're going to discuss tutorial topic 9, accounting for non-current asset. Okay. So seperti mana yang Madam dah maklum hari tu, we are going to discuss question 7, 8, 9, 10 until question 11, right? Okay, so I'm going to share to you the questions, right? Okay, yang ni soalan 7. Okay, so you can see here, right? Okay, the following is perniagaan jaya, non-current asset information as at 31st December 2012. Okay, so dekat sini you have the total of all assets in the business. Kita ada premises and then kita ada vehicles. Alright, so we have two types of non-current asset. So these are the total for all the premises that they have and also for the vehicles. Dan yang ini ialah the accumulated depreciation to the date until 31st December 2012. Okay, so sekarang on July 1st, 2013, okay, so this is a new accounting period, that is the next year, that is on 2013, okay. PJ bought a lorry, okay, the cost of the lorry is 200,000, okay. So even though it is mentioned in the question lorry, tapi as stated in the question, you only have two types of non-current asset. So kita ada premise, okay, and the other one kita ada ialah vehicles, alright. So bila you dah diberi jenis-jenis non-current asset in the question itself, okay, whether it is given in the trial balance ataupun dalam maklumat tambahan dalam soalan, so you punya lorry tu, okay, will be included in the vehicle. So that will be categorized as part of the vehicles as well. So sekarang ni kita nak beli aset yang baru. Okay, so cost dia ialah 200,000 on credit. Okay, so since kita tak diberitahu daripada siapa kita beli aset tersebut, so your terms is credit, so kita akan credit no accounts payable. Okay, so PJ uses straight line, right? So dia guna straight line untuk straight line method untuk depreciation expense. Okay. So sekarang kalau awak tengok dekat sini, okay. The usage of the premises is estimated to be 50 years. So this is the useful life for the premise. Okay. And this is the useful life for the vehicles. Okay. So we have 50 years and also 10 years. Okay. So what are we supposed to do? Okay, satu awak kena faham, bila kita buat soalan non-current asset, okay, so meaning kita akan record apa saja yang berkaitan dengan non-current asset for the whole accounting period. Okay, so anything that regards to the non-current asset can be any transaction. Maksudnya sama ada kita beli ataupun kita dispose. Okay, so dispose you boleh either you sell ataupun you discard, okay, and all that. So ada banyak cara lah. Kita boleh tengok kita punya catatan untuk non-current asset. Okay, so as you can see here sebenarnya, alright, okay, you akan tengok apa saja yang berlaku pada tahun semasa untuk kita catat dalam kita punya okay, alright. So kita akan catat everything that has to do with your non-current asset. Okay. So sekarang ni kalau kita tidak ada sebarang purchase and then kita tidak ada sebarang disposal, so the only thing that you akan buat untuk aset kamu ialah the depreciation expense adjusting entries, which is towards the end of the accounting period. Okay, tapi in between that, kalau ada apa-apa transaction lain, yang itu yang kita kena catat dulu sebelum kita boleh buat adjusting entries towards the end. Okay, alright, so ini awak kena faham. Alright, so first kita akan tengok apa basis yang kita guna dalam soalan. So basis yang kita guna dalam soalan sekarang ni ialah monthly basis. Okay, so for this question we are using monthly basis. Okay, so kita are supposed to prepare journal entries to show the vehicle purchase. Okay, that is one. So nanti kita akan catat belian aset untuk 200,000 ni. Okay, yang kedua, kita akan catat journal entries untuk depreciation expense. Okay, so depreciation expense meaning kita akan buat untuk semua non-current asset, which is your premises and also your vehicles. So vehicles ni termasuklah vehicles lama campur dengan vehicles yang baru. Okay, and then on number 3, the third question, okay, we are supposed to prepare a journal entries. Okay, tetapi yang ini kita akan tukar, switch the basis. Okay, for earlier the question we are using monthly basis. Okay, untuk nombor 3 dengan nombor 3 kita akan tukar kepada yearly basis. Alright, okay, so last kali kita akan buat dia punya financial position lah, which is just the abstract, just the place where you record your non-current asset in the financial position. Okay, alright. So kita tengok soalan jawapan. Okay, the first one you are supposed to record the purchase of the vehicles. Okay, so the first thing that you must remember, tarikh mesti ada. That's the most important thing. Okay, so tarikh belian berlaku ialah pada tahun 2013. Okay, which is on July 1st. Okay, alright. So dekat sini kita akan catat vehicle. So lorry ni, okay, not supposed to be there. Alright, so I am just tagging that so that you know this is actually we are buying the lorry. Okay, ada setengah student akan tanya, is it okay if I use lorry instead of vehicles? Okay, for this question you're not supposed to use lorry sebab dalam soalan dah diberi vehicles from the beginning. Okay, so we are going to use vehicles terus. Okay, so vehicles kita akan debit 200,000, right? And then kita akan credit accounts payable. Alright, sebab kita tak tahu kita beli dari siapa. Okay, unless it is stated in the question, you are supposed to record macam mana kita dah belajar dalam topic 3. Okay, which is the name of the company. Sebab we are buying the asset on credit. Alright, okay, so this is to record purchase of vehicle by credit. Okay, ataupun on credit terms, nilai 200,000. Okay, so now you are going to record the depreciation expense. Okay, so boleh tak journal ni sambung terus daripada number 1 tu? Boleh. Okay, so let's say you are doing a journal. Okay, that the journal like awak penuhkan satu page tu, journal, boleh, tak ada masalah. So you just write here the number of the question. Okay, so nanti kita boleh tahulah, okay, this is actually you are answering number 1 ataupun you are answering the next question. Okay, so untuk nombor 2, okay, yang pertama sekali ialah premise. Okay, untuk premise sebab tidak ada aset baru yang dibeli. Okay, so we can terus catat saja debit depreciation expense for the premises and then kita akan credit accumulated depreciation for the premise as well. Okay, so dekat sini kalau kamu tengok tidak ada pengiraan. Okay, should I show the calculations? Actually you should. Okay, so ada dua cara sama macam mana kamu nak tunjuk pengiraan untuk depreciation expense for this particular asset. Okay, yang pertama kamu boleh buat begini. Okay, where you do the calculations outside the journal. Another way is you terus kira di bawah journal after the explanation. Like this. Okay, so I do need the asterisk. Sebab dekat sini saja saya dah boleh, dekat sini saja I dah boleh kira untuk depreciation expense. Okay, alright. So now kita akan catat, okay, that is 500,000. Okay, divide by 50. So that will be 10,000 ringgit. Okay, so that's why you have here the amount is 10,000 ringgit. Okay, all right. So itu untuk um, the first asset. Okay, asset yang kedua kita akan catat ialah vehicles. Okay, untuk vehicles sebab kita guna monthly basis. Okay, so bila kita guna monthly basis, asset yang lama, alright, nilai yang diberi dalam question ialah 400,000. So this is the old asset. Okay, so this one you can just simply terus kira lah because kita tidak ada perubahan pada aset lama. Okay, unless you have disposal, then you need to do the adjustments. Okay, so the useful life is 10 years. Okay, so the depreciation expense for the old asset will be 400,000. Okay, divide by 10, that will be 41,000 ringgit. Okay, 400,000. Okay, divide by 10 years. Okay, 40,000 ringgit. All right, this is for the old asset. Okay, what about the new asset? Okay, new asset, since we are using the monthly basis, kita beli July 1st. Okay, so bila kita beli July 1st, tarikh dia ialah antara 1 hingga 15 hari bulan. Okay, so depreciation untuk aset tersebut termasuk bulan Julai. So you have July, August, September, October, November, December, 6 months. Okay, so aset baru you nilai dia ialah 200,000. Alright, okay, and then kita akan bahagi dengan, okay, dengan 10 tahun. That is the useful life. Alright, and this one you akan multiply dengan 6/12. Okay, sebab aset tu dibeli pada bulan Julai. Alright, so that 20,000. Okay, kita akan darab pula dengan 6. Okay, per 12. Okay, that gives you the amount of 10,000 ringgit. Okay, so you ada the old depreciation for the vehicles and this one is the calculation for the new one. Okay, saya tunjuk dekat sini. The calculation is already here, tapi just for you to understand lah. Okay, macam mana kita boleh dapat that 50,000. So altogether, the total will be 50,000. Okay, so 50,000 ni adalah nilai yang akan dicatat. Okay, kita catat sekali sahaja ya. Alright, you're not going to okay, kita tak akan catat separately. Kita akan catat satu jumlah sebab dia adalah dalam kumpulan aset yang sama. Alright, so the depreciation expense for vehicles is 50,000. Okay, alright, so this is for number 2. Okay, yang ni kita guna monthly basis. Okay, so now we are using yearly basis. Okay, for yearly basis is slightly different, sikit je beza. Okay, sebab untuk premise tidak ada sebarang perubahan sebab you don't have any disposal and you don't have any new purchase. Okay, so dia punya depreciation sama lah. Just copy and paste what you already written earlier. Okay, and untuk vehicles, alright, sebab kita guna yearly basis, that means pada tahun 2013, semasa kita beli aset bernilai 200,000 ni, okay, this is considered the year of purchase. Okay, so kalau guna yearly basis, the year of the purchase, depreciation dikira full 1 year. Kalau disposal, the year of disposal tidak ada sebarang depreciation expense. Okay, so your calculation for depreciation untuk vehicles will be 400,000. Okay, nilai aset yang lama. Kita terus campurkan dengan the newly bought asset. Okay, that one. Okay, yang ni kita bahagi dengan 10% terus. 10 tahun terus. Okay, so that brings you to the amount of 60,000. So kalau awak tengok di sini, depreciation guna yearly. Okay, nilai dia lebih tinggi. berbanding depreciation kalau kita guna um, monthly basis. Alright, okay. So ini ialah untuk nombor 3. Alright, for number 4, we are doing the extraction of financial position based on answer number 2, this one. Okay, so your financial position akan ambil kira nilai premise 500,000 tadi. Okay, previously you already have 10,000. Okay, so tahun ni another 10,000. Right, so your accumulated depreciation for the year ended 2013 will be 20,000. Okay, untuk vehicles pun sama. Alright, previously you have 40,000. Okay, so that was the amount given. Okay, sebab I am using number 2, right? Okay, so lepas tu kita akan tambah dengan 50,000 ringgit. That is the depreciation expense for the year 2000, 2013. Okay, that's how I came up with the amount of 90,000. Jadi your total non-current asset, so bahagian ni saja yang kita nak tengok untuk jawapan number 4. Alright, so the total non-current asset ialah 990,000. Okay, alright, that is for number 7. Okay, alright, so kita akan tengok number 8. Okay, untuk soalan 8. Okay, you have one asset that is machinery. Machinery is actually machine, right? And the accumulated depreciation given is 25,000. Okay, so we have a book value of 20,000 ringgit. Okay, kalau kamu tengok soalan dekat sini, they don't give you any date. Okay, so bila dia tak bagi anda sebarang date, cara jawab tu tak sama dengan soalan yang dia tarik lah. Especially when using different basis of calculations, alright? Okay, so sekarang ni by referring to the information above, okay, we are supposed to provide journal entries for each of the following cases. Okay, alright, satu ialah disposal. Okay, so untuk disposal ni perlu tak nak kira depreciation expense to the date? Actually perlu, tapi sebab soalan ni tidak diberi sebarang tarikh, so kita assume the accumulated depreciation ni memang adalah yang terkini, yang telah diupdate. Okay, sebab kalau tak, I memang tak boleh kira sebab tarikh tak diberi, so we don't have any additional information for the calculations. Okay, okay. Yang kedua, kita nak jual machinery, okay, with the amount of 25,000. Okay, yang ketiga pun masih jual, tapi with a different amount, which is 18,000 ringgit. Okay, and then number 4, kita trade in machinery. Okay, so dia bagi dekat sini trade in allowance amounted to 25,000. Okay, trade in allowance is actually trade in value. Okay, this is actually trade in value. Okay, trade in value bukan dalam bentuk wang tunai ya. So you are not receiving any cash. Cuma nilai ni akan ditolak daripada nilai aset lama yang ditukarkan. So that nilai yang the difference between your old asset dengan the new asset that you are going to acquire, okay, perlu di top up lah. So that is how you come out with the value for cash paid. Okay, so sama juga dekat sini. Okay, so this is trade in value. Okay, apa beza nombor 4 dengan nombor 5? Alright, so nombor 5, dia bagi tahu trade in with a new machine, steam value, tetapi instead of giving you the trade in value, dia dah mention dekat sini your cash paid. Okay, alright, kenapa dia bagi kamu trade in value ni? Trade in value ni dia bagi supaya awak boleh kira berapa cash paid. Tapi kalau soalan 5, dia dah bagi anda berapa nilai cash paid, do you need to calculate? Dah tak perlulah sebab nilai telah diberi. So you just masukkan saja ke dalam journal untuk dapatkan sama ada you have gained or lost upon on your disposal items. Okay, alright. So untuk nombor 1, saya dispose saja. Dispose maksudnya is actually you discard the asset. Sebab kita tak jual, kita tak beli yang baru. So kita just buang saja. Jadi kita akan tutup account machine. Okay. Nilai account machine ialah 45,000 dan kita automatically bila machine asset tu ditutup, okay, kontra kepada asset tadi which is the accumulated depreciation pun akan tutup juga. Okay, so these two akan ditutup lah pada nilai 45,000 and 25,000 ringgit. Okay, so kita akan debit accumulated depreciation for the machinery. Okay, nilai adalah yang latest dia bagi dalam soalan which is 25,000. Alright, okay, and then the other one yang kita akan catat ialah debit machinery 45,000. Okay, so yang warna merah ni is actually tak ada lagi dalam catatan asal ya. Okay, kalau you tak kira di luar, awak boleh kira melalui journal. So kalau awak tengok dekat sini, the only thing that I recorded earlier, okay, ialah catatan sebelah sini, 25,000 and 45,000. So kalau kita tengok balik, your journal ni tak balance. Okay, so amount yang kurang adalah di sebelah debit. Okay, so kita akan tambah nilai yang kurang tu di sebelah debit. So nilai yang kurang tu adalah 20,000. So apabila dia berada di sebelah debit, maksudnya dia ialah expenses lah, which is actually your loss on disposal. So catatan tu akan berada di sebelah debit. That means saya akan debit accumulated depreciation for the machinery because I am closing the accumulated depreciation account. And then saya akan tutup account machinery. So I akan credit machinery 45,000. Okay. So that's how I do the disposal for the machinery. So saya nak balancekan nilai debit dengan nilai kredit. So the amount yang kurang tu adalah nilai di sebelah debit 20,000. So di sebelah debit that means you are getting loss on disposal. Okay. Itu ialah untuk A. Alright. Okay, kita tengok B. Okay, untuk B, kita akan jual mesin. So, bila you jual, you akan dapat duit. Alright. So, in this question, dia tak mention you dapat check ataupun cash, tapi it is silent. So, we will debit cash. Okay. Alright. So, kita akan debit cash 25,000. Okay, yang ni adalah nilai aset yang dijual. So, bila kita dah jual aset tu, the asset is no longer with us. So, kita akan tutup account asset 45,000. Dalam masa yang sama, kita akan tutup kontra kepada aset iaitu accumulated depreciation 25,000. Okay, so kalau you nampak dekat sini, catatan untuk A dan catatan untuk B tu mesti ada. Sebab bila kita dispose asset, okay, we are actually closing the asset account and the contra for the asset, okay, at the same time. Alright, so sekarang kalau kamu tengok, alright, on the debit side, kita dah catat the amount of 50,000. Okay, yang ni 50,000. Okay, tapi on the credit side, kita cuma ada 45,000 saja. So your journal is not balanced. Okay, so amount yang kita akan tambah adalah nilai di sebelah credit. Okay, dan the top up amount that you need to fill up is 5,000 ringgit. So since this amount berada di sebelah credit, that means that is your revenue. So actually what you are getting is gain on disposal. Okay, so bila kita tambah 5,000 di sebelah kredit, so you boleh nampak you punya journal dah balance. Okay, sebelah debit ialah 50,000, sebelah kredit pun 50,000. Okay, so automatically, alright, your journal dah balance lah. Okay, so untuk B, once you dispose the asset with the amount, you sell the asset with the amount of 25,000, kita akan dapat gain on disposal. Amount is 50,000. Sorry, 5,000. Okay, alright, kita tengok nombor 3. We are selling the asset also, tapi kita jual pada nilai yang berbeza. Okay, so dekat sini, bila kita jual, okay, so dua item yang memang saya akan catat dalam journal. Okay, we are closing the asset. That means kita akan credit machinery 45,000, and at the same time we are debiting the accumulated depreciation for the machinery with the same with the amount that is given in the question. Okay, so kita jual pada harga 18,000, that means cash kita akan debit 18,000. Okay, so dekat sini sebelah debit dan sebelah credit you tak balance ya. Sebab dekat sebelah debit you have 43,000 ringgit, tapi dekat sebelah credit you ada 45,000 ringgit. So the amount that is missing is actually on the debit side, okay, which is 2,000 ringgit. So sebab amount tu berada di sebelah debit, okay, that means after I sold the machinery for the amount of 18,000, saya akan dapat loss on disposal with the amount of 2,000 ringgit. Okay, so that is for C. All right. Okay, and next we are going to see question D. We are going to answer question D. Alright, untuk soalan D, kita buat trade in. Okay, so trade in pun sama, basis dia you dah tak ada aset lama. So maksudnya I will close the old asset account and also the accumulated depreciation. Tapi since this is a trade in, you akan ada satu aset baru. Okay, so maksudnya machinery ni ada di sebelah debit dan ada di sebelah credit. So yang didebitkan tu ialah the new machine. The one that is credited is the old machine. That is that's been traded. Okay. Okay. So now untuk catatan, okay, the basis of the journal. Okay, satu, saya akan tutup aset lama, which is 45,000. Okay. At the same time, saya akan tutup the accumulated depreciation for the old machine. Okay. Alright. Ini basis lah. Mesti ada. Okay. And then, as I mentioned earlier, they give you 25,000 ringgit for the trade-in value. Okay. So, macam mana nak cari cash paid? Okay. So, cash paid ni ialah new asset, okay, minus trade-in value. Alright. So, your new asset, nilai dia dalam soalan ialah 50,000. Okay. So, your trade-in value given in the question is 25,000 ringgit. That's how you come about that's how you came out with the amount of 25,000, which is actually your cash paid. Okay, so 25 ni kebetulan nilai dia sama tapi it is not taken directly from the question, actually you kena kira. Tapi kebetulan bila you tolak, you dapat nilai yang sama dengan trade-in value lah. Okay, so this amount adalah nilai yang you perlu bayar. So kita akan credit lah cash. Okay, so yang ni saya tutup accumulated depreciation lama, saya tutup asset machinery yang lama, and then I paid 25,000 to acquire the new asset, 25,000. So saya dapat mesin baru, jadi saya akan debit the new machine. Okay, alright. Is it necessary to write new and old? Sebenarnya tak perlu pun, kalau you memang dah cakap buat journal lah. Tapi sometimes if you don't tag your machinery, you'll get confused lah sebab kita tak tahu yang mana mesin lama, mesin baru kan. So I need to put that in bracket so that awak tahu yang saya catat new tu is actually referring to the asset yang baru saya beli. Okay, and old ni is the one that I traded. Okay, alright. So on the debit side, you ada 75,000. Okay. And on the credit side here, okay, you ada 70,000. Tak cukup kan? Okay. So the amount yang kita kena top up berada di sebelah kredit. Nilai dia ialah RM5,000. Okay. So what is RM5,000? RM5,000 ni is actually your gain on disposal. Okay. Alright, so saya tak perlu catat debit depreciation expense, credit accumulated depreciation before I do the disposal entry sebab saya tidak ada maklumat sama ada soalan ni guna monthly basis atau yearly basis. Dan tidak ada sebarang tarikh diberi dalam soalan. So kita punya assumption is the 25,000 given in the accumulated depreciation is the amount to date. Maksudnya itu adalah nilai yang terkini yang tak perlu dikemas kini lah. Alright. Okay. So for the last question, kita trade in sama juga. Trade in dengan aset yang baru. Tapi dia tak bagi kamu trade in value. Dia just simply give you the amount that you need to pay. Alright. So bila saya dispose aset lama. Okay. What I need to do is saya akan credit the old asset. Okay, and then saya akan debit the accumulated depreciation for the asset. Okay, once I am done with that, saya akan catat aset yang baru dibeli, which is debit machinery new with the amount of 50,000. And the question dia bagi tahu company had to pay 35,000. So 35,000 ni ialah cash paid. Jadi cash tu dikreditkan, credited. So 35,000 is credited. Okay, you only write here cash. There is no such thing as cash paid or cash received. Okay, sebab cash paid and cash received tu is actually perbuatan apa yang berlaku dalam urus niaga. Tapi nama ledger ataupun nama account yang kita catat dalam perakaunan hanyalah account cash. Okay, alright. So on the debit side, you have 75,000. Okay, and on the credit side, you have 80,000. So actually tak cukup kan? So to top up the value, nilai yang kurang tu ialah 5,000. So saya akan tambah 5,000 tu di sebelah debit. Okay, so bila saya tambah 5,000 tu di sebelah debit, that 5,000 is actually loss on disposal. Okay, this is how you record the exchange ataupun the trade-in of old machine with a new one. Okay, alright. So now kita akan proceed with the next question. Okay, so sekarang we are done with question 8. Okay, kita akan buat soalan 9. Okay, untuk soalan 9, you have two types of non-current asset with depreciation expense and one asset, okay, without any depreciation, which is land lah. Okay, so kita tahu land memang tidak ada depreciation. So bila tidak ada depreciation, there won't be any accumulated depreciation for land. Okay, so you have land with the amount of 300,000. And then kita ada buildings, 2,650,000 ringgit. So you ada accumulated depreciation for all your buildings. Okay. So this is the book value untuk buildings kamu. Right. Okay. And then you have equipments with the amount of 4 million. Okay. And the accumulated depreciation for that equipment is 500,000. Okay. So that brings you to the book value of 3,500,000 ringgit. Okay, so ini total amount untuk non-current asset. Okay, so sepanjang 2012, there are a few transactions yang berlaku yang melibatkan non-current asset. So when we are recording the transaction for non-current asset, you akan ambil kira semua yang berlaku pada March 1st, April 1st and also June 1st. Okay, alright. What happened on March 1st? Kita purchase land worth of 220,000 ringgit. Okay, so ini catat belian tanah saja. Okay, alright. And then April 1st, exchange That means trade in. Okay. So bila kita trade in, okay, so yang kita perlu cari dekat sini ialah your trade in value. Okay. So you have equipment ada 4 million. Ada banyak kan? Tapi yang kita trade in hanya yang bernilai 60,000 saja. So that means the rest of your equipments are still there. The one that you exchange atau you traded is only the 60,000 ringgit worth of equipments. That is your old equipment. Okay. Equipment ni dibeli pada 1st January 2008. Okay, yang ni you need to keep in view lah, alright? Sebab nanti kita akan kira dia punya depreciation expense to the date. Okay, sorry, the accumulated depreciation to the date. Okay, dia bagi anda exchange allowance. So exchange allowance is actually trade-in value. Okay, so maksudnya semasa you nak exchange aset lama ni, orang yang nak jual aset baru dekat you tu dia sanggup ambil aset lama you tadi pada harga 36,000. So kalau masih tak cukup, untuk bayar harga aset baru, kita kena tambah dengan cash. So that's how you come out with the amount for cash paid. Okay, so how much is my new equipment cost? Okay, so equipment yang baru harganya ialah 50,000. So trade-in value dia bagi ialah 36,000. So tak cukup nilai tu untuk cover the new asset. That means saya akan perlu tambah bayaran sebanyak 14,000 ringgit. That is actually the cash paid. How do I get 14,000? 50,000 ringgit, cost of new asset minus trade-in value. Trade-in value is 36,000. So saya dapat nilai 14,000. So that 14,000 is to be paid by you to acquire the new equipment. Alright? Okay. And then on June 1st, kita jual tanah. Okay, tanah tu dibeli pada 1 hari bulan Jun 1990 pada harga 180,000. Okay. Yang ini ialah harga asal tanah tadi. The cost, the history cost for the land. Okay. So you beli pada harga 50,000. So bila saya nak jual tanah nanti, so saya akan tutup account untuk land tadi bernilai 50,000. Okay, and I saw the amount for 180,000, so I am getting cash of 180,000. So difference between these two value is actually my gain on disposal. Alright, okay, so kita tengok soalan. Okay, soalan tak nyatakan apa basis yang dia guna. Okay, sebab soalan ni silent, that means basis yang kita akan guna ialah monthly. Okay, so kenapa benda ni penting? Sebab bila saya nak buat disposal, alright, I kena kira depreciation expense sehingga, okay, sehingga 31 Mac. Kenapa 31 Mac? Sebab you jual 1 hari bulan April. 1 hari bulan April berada antara 1st until 15 for the month. So bila kita nak dispose, okay, so bila kita dispose between 1st and 15, that means the depreciation expense untuk bulan tu tak dikira. Kita hanya kira untuk sebelum, okay, 1st April. That means I akan kira depreciation for January, February and March untuk tahun 2012. Okay, perlu tak kira 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011? Perlulah. Tapi saya tak perlu catat sebab kita faham every year account tu dah dibuat adjustment dan dah ditutup. So kita boleh just kira accumulated depreciation through calculations. Tapi for 2012, adjustment tak pernah buat lagi. So bila adjustment tak pernah buat lagi, the depreciation expense untuk aset ini sehingga 1st April tak pernah dicatat lagi. So bila dia tak pernah dicatat dalam mana-mana journal, you haven't posted the value to your ledger. Jadi your accumulated depreciation is not up to date. Jadi kita kena update dulu, kena catat dulu dia punya depreciation expense, baru dia akan join kawan-kawan dia dalam accumulated depreciation, then only you can close the account. Okay? Alright. Sorry. Okay. So dekat bawah ni dia bagi anda maklumat. Okay, building 40 years of useful life and equipment's 10 years of useful life. Why they are giving you this? Because you need to calculate the depreciation expense and they don't give you any percentage for depreciation. Okay, sebab dia guna straight line, dia tak bagi anda sebarang salvage value ataupun residue value. So that means kita tak perlu tolak apa-apa nilai, just bahagi saja dengan useful life to get the depreciation expense for the month, for the year, sorry. Okay, so sekarang kita nak kena catat journal untuk semua transaction. That means you have 3 transaction, which is on the 1st of March, 1st of April and 1st of June. So 3 ni you akan catat 2 kali. Satu guna monthly basis dan the other one kita akan guna yearly basis. Okay, so you akan catat untuk March 1st, April 1st and also June 1st. And then untuk nombor 2, kita akan buat adjusting entries for 2012 untuk all your assets that you have, okay, using both basis. Alright, okay, so now kita akan tengok monthly basis dulu. Okay, monthly basis untuk land, dua-dua sama ya. Sebab land tidak ada sebarang accumulated depreciation. Okay, so you beli and you dispose, jawapan tetap sama. Yang berbeza hanya semasa kita buat trade-in saja. Okay, alright. So untuk land, I akan debit land. Yang ni saya beli ya, 1st March. Debit land 220,000. Credit cash 220,000. Okay. Do not argue. This is a very big amount. Kenapa tak guna bank, check ataupun kenapa tak guna something else? Since it's not mentioned in the question, kita just understood it is the transaction using cash. So jawapan awak akan credit cash. This is to record the purchase of land. Okay. So this item here, saya akan colorkan dengan kuning ni. Alright. Jawapan dia akan sama untuk dua-dua basis. That means yearly pun sama, monthly pun sama. Alright. Okay. Now we go to the second transaction. Okay. Alright. Kita nak jual aset lama dan beli yang baru for the equipments. Okay. So saya kena catat the current depreciation expense untuk equipments. So equipments tu dijual pada 1 April. So saya akan kira depreciation untuk 3 bulan. 3 upon 12. Dan saya kena catat dulu. Sebab kalau saya tak catat, that means in my accumulated depreciation, nilai tidak termasuk tahun 2012. Okay. Alright. So how do we go about with the calculations? Okay. Untuk kira depreciation tahun semasa, okay, this is how you do the calculations for the current month. Okay. So kita punya asset tadi yang kita nak dispose, nilai dia adalah 60,000. Okay. Divide by 10 years. Alright. And then multiply by 3 upon 12. So you have the amount of 1,500 ringgit. Itu ialah depreciation untuk January hingga March. Okay, and then kita catat. So once you dah catat, so nanti bila saya buka accumulated depreciation account, okay, you already have your balance here kan? So sekarang bila dia debit dekat sini 1,500, so bolehlah saya masukkan untuk 1st April tu nanti, okay, depreciation expense with the amount of 1,500. So nanti dapatlah kita jumlahkan aset yang kita nak dispose tadi. Alright? Okay. Ni just roughly lah. Tapi actually nilai dalam ni banyak termasuk dengan aset lain. Okay. Bukan hanya yang 60,000 tu saja. Alright. So now I am going to trade in my old equipments. So bila saya nak trade in old equipments, saya akan tutup equipment lama 60,000. Okay. Dan saya akan tutup accumulated depreciation lama. 25,500. Macam mana dapat 25,500? Okay. Okay, 25,500. Aset you beli 1 hari bulan 1, 2008. Okay. So sampai 31 hari bulan 12, 2008. That is full 1 year. Okay. So this is 1 year. So you ada sehingga 2009. This is 1 year. 2010. This is also 1 year. 2011 also 1 year. So dekat sini you ada 4 tahun full 4 years. So yang ini account dah ditutup. So accumulated depreciation dia dah masuk dalam accounts. Okay, how much? Alright. So asset tu nilai dia 60,000. Okay. Divide by how much? Divide by 10. Okay. So divide by 10 years. Alright. So you have the amount of 24,000. 6,000 ringgit. Ini untuk setahun. Okay. So I have here 4 years. So maksudnya accumulated depreciation. Okay. So accumulated depreciation. Okay. Untuk 2008 sampai 2011, you ada 6,000 darab 4. Which is 24,000. Okay. Right. So you already have that amount in your accumulated depreciation. And then, tahun sebelum you dispose, you catat another depreciation yang akan masuk dalam accumulated depreciation lah, which is 1,500. So that means to the date, iaitu pada tarikh disposal, my accumulated depreciation will be 24,000 plus 1,500. So this is for the past 4 years. Saya tak perlu catat journal sebab kita faham when the account is already closed, there is no more journalization lah. Okay, everything has been posted to your ledgers. Tapi untuk tahun semasa, sebab kita faham depreciation expense ni hanya berlaku sekali saja, which is during your closing date. Sekarang ni account tak tutup lagi. Okay, tapi apa yang berlaku, kita nak jual aset tadi. So bila kita nak jual dan guna monthly basis, kita kena kira depreciation expense tahun semasa dan kena declare dulu. Sebab tu dalam jawapan kita ada catatan ini. Sebab tujuan kita catat ni ialah untuk declare depreciation expense tahun semasa. So that kita dapat nilai terkini untuk accumulated depreciation. Alright. Okay, so you already have 25,500 lah. So that's how kita dapat nilai 25,500 dekat sini. Okay, and just now bila saya kira berapa nilai yang saya perlu bayar, I calculated I need to pay the amount of 14,000 ringgit. Okay, and then saya akan beli equipment yang baru dengan nilai 50,000. Sebab tu saya debit 50,000 for the new equipments. Saya debit accumulated depreciation 25,500 to close the contract for all equipments. And then I am closing my old equipment account, which is 60,000 ringgit. And I am supposed to top up, kena bayar nilai yang kurang tadi, which is 14,000 ringgit. So this part here on the debit side, you ada 75,500 ringgit. Okay. Tapi di sebelah kredit, kamu ada 74,000 sahaja. So short of 1,500 di sebelah kredit. So 1,500 yang kita perlu top up, kita bukan top up, kita perlu letak nilai itu di sebelah kredit so that your debit side and your credit side is balanced. Sebab amount ni berada di sebelah kredit. So this is actually gain on disposal. Okay? Alright. Okay, so sekarang, as you can see here, okay, this is how I get the amount of 1,500. Yang ni saya dah tunjuk dekat atas ni tadi. Okay, so this is how I calculated my accumulated depreciation. Okay, so 60,000 bahagi 10, that is your useful life. And then you darab dengan 4 years. So you get 24,000. Alright. So this is amount yang kita akan tambah dengan 1,500 tadi. So that your latest accumulated depreciation balance is 1,500. 25,500. Okay. So yang ni kita akan tambah dengan 1,500. That's how I get 25,500 ringgit. Okay. Okay. So net book value. Berapa net book value? Okay. Net book value ni just for you to calculate lah. Okay. Sebab kita nak kira kita punya profit or loss. Tapi without this calculation pun should be okay. Sebab saya boleh dapatkan nilai gain on disposal ni based on my journal entry saja. Which is 1,500 ni tadi. Okay. Okay. Kalau you nak guna calculations to calculate, that means you kena cari dulu your net book value. Net book value maksudnya harga aset, equipment tadi, the old asset, you akan minus dengan accumulated depreciation. So you have a net book value of 34,500. So bila kita dispose, okay, asset tu pada harga, okay, 36,000 ni tadi, alright, you have the exchange allowance kan, okay, 36,000. So bila kita tolak dengan kita punya net book value, that means kita dapat gain on disposal 1,500. Okay, madam, kita tulis calculation ni dalam general journal atau di luar? You can do both, Desmond, tak ada masalah. Alright, but I prefer you to calculate everything below the respective transaction lah. So kalau saya nak kira untuk disposal ni, I terus kira bawah journal dia. Tapi make sure you bukan kira dekat tepi dia, right? Sebab nanti dia akan jadi very messy. So you do the calculation below your explanation. Dekat bawah explanation ni, you can do the calculations. So dekat sini kita boleh nampak. This is actually referring to this journal. Okay, so calculation all will be done here. Alright, okay. So yang ni macam mana madam dapat 14,000 tadi? Okay, so the new asset equipment harga 50,000. Okay, kita minus 36,000 and we get 14,000. Right? Okay, so that's how you do for disposal. Okay, so untuk disposal yang dua ni ya, ini kalau guna monthly basis. Alright, and then June 1st kita jual tanah. So jual tanah is actually very easy sebab you tak perlu kira accumulated depreciation. Kita jual tanah nilai 180,000. So you debit cash 180,000. Okay. And then kita credit sebab you dah jual tanah tu, that means you tutup account dia kan. So kita tutup tanah tu pada nilai asal semasa kita beli, which is 50,000 ringgit. So nampak ada beza kan? And beza tu adalah nilai yang you perlu tambah di sebelah kredit. So that means this 130,000 is actually gain on disposal. Ataupun untung lah atas jualan tanah. Okay, you can write also as gain on land sales ataupun selling of the land. Okay, alright. So yang ni untuk monthly basis. Okay, so kita akan tengok kalau kita guna yearly basis. So yearly basis is a bit easy, especially on the calculations for accumulated depreciation. Okay, so madam dah cakap tadi, yang warna kuning dekat atas tu, for both answers will be the same. So that means yang kuning untuk June 1st dan juga untuk March 1st ni sama. Your yearly and monthly basis sama. Tapi tulis dua kali ya, jangan buat malas, letak sini yearly and monthly, no. Okay, so you must answer accordingly lah. Alright. So bila awak buat jawapan untuk yearly, that means yang ini and the one below should be the same. So I'm not going to touch on this ya. Saya cuma akan tunjuk disposal saja untuk for the equipments. Okay. So untuk aset yang kita nak trade in, okay, sebab kita guna yearly, so bila kita guna yearly, your depreciation expense, okay, your accumulated depreciation is only until 2011. That means I am going to calculate from 2008 until 2011. Okay, saya dispose aset ni 1 April 2012. Okay, this is called year of disposal. So bila kita buat yearly basis, on year of disposal, tidak ada sebarang depreciation expense. So that means kita kira ini saja. So tidak ada journal untuk catat tahun semasa. Sebab kita dah catat dah semasa kita tutup account 2011. So bila kita hanya kira accumulated depreciation for 4 years, that means you can show this just using calculations. Tak perlu tunjuk dengan journal. Okay, alright. So depreciation expense kita tahu setahun ialah 6,000. Okay, kita darab 4 years. Okay, how come this is in BM? Okay, right. So this is 4 years. Okay, which is 2008 until 2011. Okay, so the amount or the value for your accumulated depreciation is 24,000. Jadi bila saya buat disposal, I akan debit all equipment 60,000 dan saya akan debit accumulated depreciation 24 based on this. It's not 25,500 anymore sebab ini ialah yearly basis. Okay. Alright. So berapa nilai aset baru yang kita beli? Sama 50,000. Okay. So how much is your cash paid? Cash paid macam madam cakap tadi sama je. Awak kira nilai aset lama tolak accumulated depreciation. Sorry. Trade-in value tolak net book value. Okay. Alright. Sorry. Equipment cost. The new equipment cost. Ya Allah. Tolak trade-in value. Okay. Alright. So your new equipment is 50,000. Your trade-in value is 36. So nilai dia sama je. By using both basis, kita masih akan catat nilai yang sama. Alright. Okay. So that's how I come out with this amount lah. Okay, I came out with this amount 14,000 tu melalui sini. Okay, bila you tengok dekat sini, nilai ni is 74,000. Alright, and this amount here is also 74,000. So that means journal you memang dah balance dah. So you have are you getting anything? Nope. Kalau saya guna monthly basis, okay, saya akan dapat gain on disposal. So gain on disposal ni akan masuk dekat mana? Gain on disposal ni akan masuk dalam income statement di bahagian revenue. Okay, additional revenue. Okay, tapi since here kita guna yearly basis, so yearly basis tidak ada sebarang gain ataupun loss. So you just going to write like this lah. Okay, so kita akan debit new equipment. And then we also going to close the control for the asset, which is the accumulated depreciation. And then kita akan credit the old equipment and kita akan credit cash. This is cash paid. Nilai yang you perlu tambah atau you perlu bayar untuk acquire the new equipment. Okay, so this is for question 9. Alright. Okay, so disposal sama macam ni. So yang ni tak ada masalah. Okay, so baru soalan 1 ya. Okay, soalan 2 kita nak kira depreciation. So depreciation expense we are going to do for buildings and for equipments. Okay, so kena ingatlah apa yang kita dah catat dekat atas. Alright. Okay, for monthly basis, kalau saya nak catat untuk building, sebab building tak ada sebarang transaction, that means you don't dispose anything, you don't buy any new asset. So depreciation kira macam biasa. Okay, aset tu memang tak bergerak dekat kamu, memang ada dari awal. So 2,650,000 divide by 40, which is the useful life. So the depreciation expense that is on the 31st of December that year is 66,250. That is for your building. Okay. Yearly macam mana? Sama. Sebab bila tak ada transaction, dia tak kacau So kita kira sebab aset tu memang dah ada dengan kita dari awal. So kita tak perlu nak kira 1/12 ke 6/12 ke, dia memang full year, 12 upon 12, that means 1 year. So this one for monthly basis, okay, and this one for yearly basis, nilai dia akan sama. Okay, yang berbeza tu nanti hanya untuk monthly, right? Okay, kita tengok untuk equipments. Okay, equipments ada beza sikit sebab, okay, satu, you need to get the latest equipment value. Okay, so equipment kamu asalnya dalam soalan ada 4 million. This is old This is old equipment using monthly basis. So the old equipment asalnya ada 4 million. Tapi tadi sebab saya dah jual yang lama, okay, depreciation untuk tahun ni tak payah kira ke madam. I am doing it now, Kelly. Alright. Okay, so saya akan minus the old asset that you disposed just now. Okay, dan kita akan bahagi 10 lah. So this is the depreciation expense untuk old equipment. Okay, alright. Now we are going to calculate for the new one. New one yang baru beli tadi, 50,000. So 50,000 you akan darab dengan, you akan bahagi dengan 10 tahun. Sama juga sebab they will be using the same useful life information. Okay, cuma sebab saya beli equipments ni pada 1 hari bulan 4. Okay, so this is the date of the purchase. So my calculation will start from April. Okay, so kita ada April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. That is 9/12. So bila kita kira depreciation expense untuk equipment yang baru, kita akan multiply dengan 9/12. So you get the amount of 3,750 for the new equipments. Okay, untuk monthly basis you kena asing sebab you ada aset lama yang memang dah ada dari awal tahun hingga hujung tahun, that will be full 12/12. And then you ada satu aset baru yang dibeli di pertengahan tahun, okay, somewhere around April. So kita kena kira dia by how many months you already acquire the asset. So kita baru beli dia 9 bulan. So the equipments yang baru tu akan dikira based on 9/12. So this is the depreciation expense untuk aset baru, equipments. Okay, so yang perlu catat pada 31 Disember will be the old equipments depreciation expense plus the new equipment depreciation expense. Okay, so that's how you come out with the amount of 397,750. Okay, so depreciation expense untuk tahun semasa untuk aset ini ialah 397,750. This is when you are using monthly basis. Alright? Okay. So bila kita nak buat untuk yearly, so the one in yellow sama Alright. So for my building samalah. There won't be any difference. Okay, untuk pengiraan depreciation guna yearly sebab yearly basis aset yang dibeli pada tahun tersebut akan disusut nilai sepenuhnya, full. So, apa yang you akan buat? Aset tadi. Okay, this is aset yang asal yang you ada. Alright. You akan minus dulu the old asset that you traded. Okay, kena buang dulu that 60,000 sebab that 60,000 of equipment is no longer with you. Tak ada dah. And kita akan campur dengan new asset yang kita baru acquire tadi. right? So that amount kita akan bahagi dengan 10 years. So untuk yearly basis, your depreciation expense for equipment banyak sikit lah berbanding the monthly sebab dia memang kira setahun. Walaupun kita tak beli dari awal tahun, kita beli dalam bulan April, but the calculations will start the calculation for depreciation is for the whole year. Okay, so that's how you dapat nilai RM399,000. Okay, so 399 is yearly basis. Okay, 397750 is monthly basis. Ada beza 1250 dekat situ. Okay, alright. So by using monthly basis, it's more fair to your asset lah sebab dia memang kira berdasarkan penggunaan tahun penggunaan. Okay, berbeza dengan yearly basis, dia akan ambil just like one whole year, even though you just bought this. Even kalau saya beli on the 31st of December pun, it is still considered 1 year. Even though benda tu baru je sampai kedai, tak sempat guna pun lagi, but it is depreciated for 1 full year. Okay, if you are using yearly basis. That's why we don't buy any asset towards the end of the accounting period. Okay, rugi nanti. Alright, so that is for number 9. Okay, so we go to number 10. Okay, alamak. Okay, nombor 10 ya. Sekejap. I need to show you the question first. Okay. Okay. Okay, for number 10, look at the question. All right, okay, I have it here. Okay, sorry. Okay, untuk nombor 10, kalau you tengok dekat sini, we have Majidis dan Berhad. Okay, so this transaction starts from 31st of July 2005. Okay, so they give you the financial position statement here. Okay, you ada dua jenis aset, which is the vehicles and the office equipment. Okay, and then dia bagi dekat you dekat bawah ni is the depreciation rates, okay, and the method used. All right, so untuk vehicles, we are using straight line with a percentage of 20%. All right, and the office equipment, we are using reducing balance ataupun declining balance. Both can be used in both pun awak boleh jumpa nanti dalam mana soalan dah. Okay, so reducing balance is 10%. Okay, kita baca soalan bagi faham betul-betul. Okay, depreciation expense is calculated on annual basis. Okay, that's the best thing. Okay, so annual basis, so yearly senang lah. Okay, annual is actually yearly basis, right? Okay, so the following transaction for the fixed asset, dia ada beberapa transaction. Okay, So kalau kamu tengok dekat sini, the transaction for the year ended 31st July 2006. Okay, so maksudnya account syarikat ni dia tak bermula 1st January. Dia start daripada 1st August 2005, dia berakhir 31 Julai 2006. Yang ni awak kena take note sebab accounting period mempengaruhi pengiraan kamu sebenarnya. Right? This one you need to take note. Bukannya assume every time that will be 1st of January sampai 31st December. So this is your accounting period. Okay? Okay, so what happened during this accounting period? 1st August 2005, dia beli vehicles. Lepas tu 15 September dia beli office equipment, and then dia purchase another vehicles on November 5th, November 1st, and then dia purchase another equipment on January 1st, 2006. Okay, untuk orang yang tak perasan, dia akan beranggapan yang 3 ni tak akan dicatatkan sebab ini ialah tahun 2005, sedangkan account kamu ialah 2006, which is actually wrong lah. Sebab your accounting period is from, sebab dia kata for the year ended 31st July 2006. Maknanya dia berakhir 31 Julai 2016. So 12 bulan sebelum, that means kita start 1st of August 2005. Okay, so semua ni akan ada catatan. Alright, okay, and then what happened? On January 31st, kita beli, kita accident. Okay, so accident tu melibatkan vehicles yang dibeli pada April 1st, 2003. Okay, harga aset tu semasa dia beli ialah 100,000. Alright, so bila dia accident, total loss, okay, dan dia dispose lah. So bila dia dispose ialah pada tarikh accident berlaku lah. Okay, sebab bila accident tu berlaku, that means the asset is no longer with you. So you akan dispose asset tersebut on 31st of January. Tetapi sebab dia accident kan, dia bukan jual, tapi dia akan dapat compensation. Compensation is pampasan from your insurance company. Tapi bayaran ni hanya diterima pada May 31st. So kalau saya nak close account vehicles, tutup terus pada 31st January 2006, nanti bila saya terima compensation pada 31st of May, saya dah tak jumpa pairing untuk asset tadi. So I tak boleh kira whether saya dapat gain atau loss on disposal. So saya kena tutup dia secara berperingkat lah. Okay, so on the day of the accident, okay, I will close the contra first. Account contra saja ditutup. That means saya akan tutup accumulated depreciation, and saya akan tutup sebahagian daripada nilai asset just based on the accumulated depreciation amount. Okay, so the remaining yang tinggal tu nanti saya akan tutup pada 31st of May, so that saya boleh declare sama ada saya dapat gain ataupun loss on disposal for the compensation that I received. Okay, alright, so kita nak prepare account. So prepare account, that means kita buat ledger. Okay, I will show you the journal dulu. Okay, you don't need to do the journals. You can straight away actually do the ledgers. Tapi just for you to get a better understanding, I'll show you the ledger, the journal as well. Okay, so kita akan buat account untuk vehicle dan office equipment dan juga dia punya accumulated depreciation. So saya nak tunjuk catatan yang berlaku dalam ledger tersebut bermula 1 Ogos 2005 sampai 31st Julai 2006. Okay, so I need to show you the journals, then only you can see how I post the journal to my ledger. Okay, alright. So kita ada transaction yang 4 tadi tu. Okay, so that transaction Okay. So before I proceed to my ledger, I'll show you my journal first. Okay, so this is my journal for the particular question. Okay, so sekarang on August 1st, 2005, kita beli vehicle. Okay, sebab nanti kita akan transfer masuk ledger. So you need to have all this transaction inside your ledger as well. Okay, so this is a transaction on August 1st, transaction on September 15th, transaction on November 1st, transaction on January 1st, 2006. So kamu nampak ya dekat sini, dalam saya punya journal, I have for both years. Bukan untuk 2 tahun sebenarnya, it is still in the same year sebab my account starts from 1st of August 2005, ends on 31st of July 2006. Alright, okay, so this is for 1 year lah. Okay, so I am going to record the accumulated depreciation sebab sekarang ni kereta tadi dah accident. Okay, so bila saya beli kereta tu, okay, in the question says that I bought the asset, okay, pada saya beli kenderaan tadi, aset tadi pada 1 April, okay, 1 April 2003. Okay, alright. So okay. So nak kira accumulated depreciation before you can close the account. Okay, for the first year, okay, sebab kita beli aset tadi tu pada 1 April 2003. Okay, so 1 April 2003 tu berada di mana? Okay, so actually you need to write down all this sebab kita nak kira sebenarnya kita punya accumulated depreciation. Okay, I bought the asset on 1st April 2003. Okay, 1st April 2003, dia berada dalam tahun perakaunan yang ini. Okay, so 1st of August 2002 until 31st of July 2003, okay, semasa tahun perakaunan ni, saya beli vehicles tadi. Sebab the vehicles is bought on 1st of April 2003. That means dia berada dekat sini. So this is the first year for the accumulated depreciation. So my accumulated depreciation akan kira from here. This is the first year, the second year, the third year, and this is the disposal year. Jadi yang ini tak ada catatan ya, sebab kamu accident pada 31 hari bulan kan? Right? Just now you had an accident on January 31st. Okay, so bila kita accident on January 31st, so January 31st 2006 tu ada dekat mana? Yang ni tarikh accident. Okay. Alright. Okay. So you accident dekat sini 31st of January 2006. Alright. So this is the year of the accident. Okay. So now my disposal year ialah tahun yang inilah. Okay. So untuk ni tak ada sebarang pengiraan for depreciation. The one in yellow. Okay. So my accumulated depreciation is only for 3 years, which is 100,000 times 20%, 20,000, and then 20,000 for the next year, and another 20,000 for the third year. So your accumulated depreciation, okay, yang paling terkini before the accident is 60,000 ringgit. Okay? Yang ni kena hati-hati ya, because the accounting year is not the same. So bila accounting year tak sama, memang kena kira ikut tahun perakaunan. Okay? Alright, so now saya akan tutup account asset tadi. Okay, so I will close the accumulated depreciation with a value of 60,000 ringgit. Okay, so asset ni, the vehicles cost you 100,000. Okay, tapi saya takkan tutup on 31st of January semua sebab saya belum dapat compensation lagi. Jadi, my journal for 31st of January 2006 will be debit accumulated depreciation and credit vehicles. Ini belum full disposal ya. Tapi apa tujuan kita catat ini? Sebab saya nak tutup terus accumulated depreciation. Okay, so that kontra dah ditutup tapi asset still pending sebab saya masih sedang tunggu pampasan. Kalau you tutup terus dekat sini, okay, you tak boleh declare you dapat gain atau gain ataupun loss ya. Sebab you hanya akan dapat compensation on 31st of May. Alright? Okay, so when you receive the insurance money, you terima 20,000, masa tu baru kita boleh tutup balance asset tadi. So maksudnya, your vehicles tadi that 100,000 will be divided into two amounts lah. Okay, one is just subject to closing the accumulated depreciation. And the second amount is to close the balance of the asset. So at the same time, you can declare your loss ataupun your gain on disposal based on your composition amount tadi. Okay, so saya akan tutup balance 40,000 tu pada 31st May. Alright, okay, I receive 25,000 of compensation. Still, saya dapat loss on disposal 15,000. Okay, so journal kita ada dua tarikh berbeza. Alright, so yang ni just to close your accumulated depreciation. This is special case lah. Okay, selalunya kita akan tutup serentak dan terus boleh kira gain ataupun loss. But this time around, because you need to wait for the compensation money, tapi you need to close the control for the asset on the day of the accident. So kita buat dua catatan berbeza. Okay, alright. So that's for the asset. Okay, ini untuk disposal ya. Okay, lepas tu kita nak kira depreciation expense. Okay, nak kira depreciation expense for the asset. Okay, alright. So yang ini untuk vehicle. Okay, alright. Untuk vehicle kita guna straight line. So boleh tak nak campur je terus? Boleh, tak ada masalah. Okay, so maksudnya asset that you have is 200,000. Okay, your old vehicles, you have 200,000. Lepas tu accident kan? Bila accident, that means dah tak ada dekat kita. So kita minus 100,000. And then kita beli dua asset baru. That is 70,000 plus 80,000. Boleh kira terus. Yang ini, darab 20%. Tak ada masalah. Sebab this is straight line. And using yearly basis. Yearly basis you can like total up everything and then kira dengan percentage. Okay. Tapi kat sini saya asingkan just for you to see. So this is actually saya tunjuk untuk old asset and this is for the new one. Okay. Alright. So that's for depreciation expense untuk vehicle. Okay. This is straight line Easy peasy lah. Okay. Yang jadi masalah sekarang ni, bila kita nak kira untuk office equipment. Okay, office equipment, you are using reducing balance. Bila guna reducing balance, okay, total asset asal dalam soalan tadi, you already have 64,000. So kalau saya nak kira dia punya depreciation expense, I kena darab based on net book value. So that means that 64,000, Madam akan minus dulu dengan accumulated depreciation that is in the question given already kan dalam soalan tadi, minus terus 6,400, you dapat net book value baru you darab 10%. This is for the old asset. Okay, so untuk old office equipment, dia punya depreciation is 5,760. Untuk aset yang baru, tak ada tolak apa-apa lagi sebab dia belum ada sebarang accumulated depreciation. Okay, so you just take 20,000 plus 5,000, the one that you just bought, and then you darab 10%. So kita akan dapat 2,500. Yang ni saya asing sebab the old one, I need to minus dengan accumulated depreciation dulu, baru saya boleh dapat dia punya net book value. And then only I can multiply with the percentage given. Okay, so for the office equipment, your depreciation expense is 8,260. Okay, alright. So baru boleh declare depreciation. So this is for the depreciation expense. Okay, alright. Itu baru journal. So from there, baru you boleh catat dalam ledger. Okay, so untuk ledger, based on your journals. Okay, alright, based on this journal. Alright, so August 1st, kita ada balance 200,000. You bought a new vehicle on 1st of August, 70,000. And then kita bought a new one, 80,000. Okay, yang ini kalau orang cakap buat ledger dia tak ada masalah. Tapi for those yang tak biasa, I am actually posting this from my journal. So mana madam ambil yang sebelah debit tu? Saya catat yang ni, debit 70 and debit 80 from my journal. Balance is already given in the question lah. Okay, lepas tu kita catat yang lain. Okay, and then you ada disposal tadi. Okay, so disposal for the vehicle is this one. So you ada credit 60,000 untuk vehicles, and then you ada another credit on 31st of May for vehicle as well. So dua-dua ni akan masuk dalam ledger di vehicle. Alright, so vehicles kamu ada January 31st, you have disposal. Okay, write that as disposal sebab memang kita tak guna the double entry system prinsip yang kita biasa buat. Journal tak perlu Rian. I'm doing that so that you nampak lah dari mana saya dapat posting tadi. Sebab certain student dia tak boleh imagine how to post the item straight away to ledgers without doing the journal first. Okay, alright, so now this is saya dispose semasa accident tadi when I close my accumulated depreciation, and this is when I already got the compensation, so I dispose the balance of 40,000. So your vehicles are the balance 250,000. Okay, so ini untuk vehicles. Alright, okay. So office equipment tak ada beza, tak ada apa-apa transaction tambahan. So just ada balance. Okay. Lepas tu you beli 15th. Alright. And then you beli 1st of January 2006. So make sure you write the year. Sebab when you are doing two different years in one ledger, kita kena state tahun dia. Okay. So that you won't get confused. So balance dia is 89,000. Alright. Okay. Walaupun dia 2 tahun berbeza, this is actually the same accounting period. Okay, that is for office equipment. Okay, so now kita akan catat untuk accumulated depreciation for the vehicle. Okay, I go back to my journal. Okay, apa yang ada dalam accumulated depreciation for my vehicles? Okay, I'm going to clear up this. Nampak a bit so messy. Okay. Okay, dalam accumulated depreciation for the vehicle, okay, you're going to have one entry here, 60,000. Okay, that is disposal. Okay, what else you have in your accumulated depreciation? Okay, I am going to have this one, 50,000. Okay, That is for my vehicle. Alright. Okay. Boleh? Okay, that is my depreciation expense lah. Okay, so now in my ledger, okay. So 2005, saya ada balance 80,000. That is from the question. Okay. And then 2006, okay, I have disposal of 60,000. Okay. And then 2006, kita ada depreciation expense of 50,000. Okay. So kita jumlahkan sebelah kredit dulu. That brings you to 130,000. So sini pun 130,000. That's how you come out with the balance CF of 70,000 for your accumulated depreciation. Okay. So this 50,000 tadi, Madam dah tunjuk macam mana awak kira. Okay. So this is for vehicle. And then for office equipment, sama juga. Okay. You have your balance brought forward, 6,400. Yang ni yang kita tolak tadi kan, untuk kira using the reducing balance method. Okay. And then for the current depreciation expense, the date is 2006, July 31st. Okay. So depreciation expense yang kita kira tadi is 8260. So jumlahkan sebelah kredit 14,660. Sebelah debit actually tak ada apa-apa transaction. Just catat pada 31st July 2006 your balance carry forward, which is the same amount as this lah, 14,660. Okay, so that's how you do the ledgers for question 10. Sebenarnya senang kalau awak faham. Okay, so you kena faham actually apa yang you buat. Alright. Okay, so that's for question 10. Okay, so we go to the final question. Okay, that is question 11, PISB. Okay. Alright, ini soalan 11. Okay, so kita ada dua jenis aset, which is vehicle and office equipment. Okay, so you nampak dekat sini dia bagi tahu asset 31st June 2006. Okay, this is a balance sheet. Balance sheet, that means towards the end of the accounting period. So maksudnya your accounting periods dia habis 30th of June 2006. Okay, so that means dia start 1st of July 2005. So this is your accounting period. Okay, yang ni kena tengok dulu. Sebab nak kira apa yang masuk, apa yang tidak, based on the transaction given. Okay, so you already have two assets. So this is the cost of the asset and this is the accumulated depreciation to the date. Okay, so during the year ended 30th June 2007, okay, following transaction ada berlaku. Okay, so bear in mind yang awak nak catat hanyalah untuk go to the question straight we go to the question, you nampak for the year ended 30th June 2007. So saya nak buat sehingga tutup account saja. Okay, alright. So kalau nak buat untuk tutup account, that means saya kena ingatlah. Saya start from 1st July 2005 and the transaction ends on the 30th of June. Sorry, this is 2006. Okay, and dia akan habis 2007. So apa-apa yang di luar tarikh ni saya tak perlu catat. Okay, alright. So yang ni catat tak? Yang ni catat lah. Okay, 9 of October, it's in your accounting period. Okay, this one kita akan catat. 30th March 2007, it's in your accounting period. Okay, catat. 25th April 2007, catat juga. The last one is 15th of July 2007. You tengok account you dia minta awak buat sehingga 30th of June 2007 saja. So yang ini saya tak catat langsung, abaikan. because it's not within your accounting period. Okay, that's why you need to read the question carefully. Okay, okay. Berapa yang kita nak catat? Okay, tengok untuk van. Okay, van ni dia akan masuk dalam vehicles ya. Okay, bear in mind your item tu is based on this. So kalau you ada photocopy machine ataupun fax machine, it's under office equipment. Kalau you ada car dengan van, it's under vehicles. You jangan buat nama dia sendiri. Alright? Okay. So the van is 85,000 including road tax and insurance of 2,500. Dah termasuk ya. So nilai aset yang saya akan catat ialah 85,000. Okay. Kenapa saya catat road tax and insurance? This is actually capital expenditure. Saya dah bagi tahu ya, bila kita beli kenderaan kali pertama, your road tax and insurance to make sure you are able to take out the vehicles from the showroom must be included as the price of the asset. Next year kalau nak renew tu dia dah jadi revenue expenditure. So it's different lah. Dia jadi perbelanjaan biasa. Okay, 30th March, harga photocopy machine is 6,000 excluding, tidak termasuk installation cost. So kalau you tak install, you tak boleh guna aset tadi. So that means the installation cost will be included in your photocopy machine price. So nilai yang saya akan catat nanti ialah 6,500. Sebab kalau tak catat, tak boleh guna machine. You don't install, you cannot use the machine. Okay. April 25th, kita beli kereta 101,500 excluding, tidak termasuk road tax and insurance. So your tax and insurance is 3,500. Okay. Jadi nilai yang saya akan catat untuk the new vehicle here is 105,000. Bukan yang ni ya. Sebab yang ni without the road tax and insurance of 3,500. So this one is the amount that you will record. Okay. Alright. Yang ni tak catat langsung. Potong teruslah. Clear. Okay. So all payments are made by check. So tidak ada cash ya. All check, all bank. And then rate of depreciation. Okay. Ada beza. Okay. Kalau dia kata 20% per annum on cost. Yang ini ialah straight line. Okay, this is straight line. Okay. Yang ini is 10% per annum on book value. Okay, so that means this is reducing balance. Okay, it is actually telling you the method lah. Okay, untuk straight line ni kita guna monthly basis. Untuk reducing balance ni kita guna annual basis. Okay, so cara kira tak sama. Okay, and then you bought a computer on October 1st, 2005. Lepas tu during Christmas, masa jingle bell ni, komputer hilang kena curi. So consider dispose lah. Okay, alright. So tolong ingat lagi sekali, your accounting period is from 1st of July, okay, 2006 sehingga 30th of June 2007. Okay, yang ni tolong ingat. This is your accounting period. Okay, so bila saya hilang masa Christmas tu, it's within the accounting period. So that will be my disposal lah. Okay, so kita beli komputer tu 1st of October. Nanti awak kena susun balik dia punya year. Right, okay, so we are supposed to prepare a fixed account, fixed asset account and the accumulated depreciation, and then kita buat extract for the financial position as well. Okay, before I proceed to the accounts, I need to show you the journal as well. Okay, kita tengok journal dulu, baru you faham lah nanti apa yang kita nak catat. Okay, untuk entry yang pertama, okay, saya catat yang ni untuk belian van. Okay, Yang ini untuk belian photocopy machine. Alright. Yang ini untuk belian car. Alright. So these are the items that kita akan catat untuk the first item yang dekat atas tu. You bought the items, right? So you need to record first. Okay. So ni kena tunjuk. Okay. Dekat sini awak nampak ada note dekat bawah tu kan? Facsimile machine, madam tak catat sebab it is out of the accounting period. Dia adalah pada 15 Julai kan? That means that one is akan di-record pada next year punya accounting period, not on this particular accounting period. Okay? Alright. So, saya nak buat disposal. So, bila I nak buat disposal, I akan kira dulu the accumulated depreciation. Okay? Alright. So, this is on annual basis kan? Okay. Alright. So, now, asset tu, okay. Sekejap ya. Okay, so asset ni saya beli pada Oktober 1, 2005. Okay. Okay. So now, my accounting period, this is on 2000, on the year that I bought is 2005 kan? Okay. So kita tulis dulu. Okay, yang ini ialah 1st of July 2005 until 30th of June 2006. Okay, kita beli komputer tu, tarikh dia, you bought the computer on 1st of October, right? Hold on. Okay, sorry. So kita beli 1 hari bulan 10, 2000. Okay, so the computer kita beli pada 1st of October 2005. Okay, alright. So my accounting period, okay, saya susun dulu ni yang ni ya. Okay, I'm going to repair this for a while. Okay, so this is until 2007. Okay, alright. So now, kalau awak tengok, di mana kita beli aset tu. Aset tu berada di sini ya. So yang ini is the one that you're doing now. Okay, you bought the computer on 1st of October 2005. So dia punya accounting period is actually here. Okay, pada 1 hari bulan Julai 2005 hingga 30 hari bulan 6 2006. Okay, ialah tarikh you beli komputer tadi. Okay, lepas tu tahun depan tu 1 hari bulan Julai 2006 and then sampai 30 hari bulan Jun 2007. So this is tahun komputer hilang. Dia hilang masa Christmas kan? 2006. Okay. So accumulated depreciation untuk aset ni hanya pernah buat sekali saja, which is here. Sini saja ada accumulated depreciation. Okay, here tak ada accumulated depreciation sebab this is considered disposal year, tahun komputer tu hilang. So my accumulated depreciation for the computer, so komputer tu harga dia 5,500 sebab kita guna annual basis and kita guna straight line, so it's easier for you to calculate. So 5,500 kita darab terus dengan 10%, that gives you the amount of 550. Okay, alright. So untuk tahun yang kita nak buat sekarang ni, which is 1st of July 2006 sampai 30th of June 2007, tak ada sebarang depreciation expense. Sebab this is a year of disposal. So the accumulated depreciation to the date semasa komputer tu hilang ialah 550. So when you dispose the computer, you are going to close the accumulated depreciation amount pada nilai 550 sahaja. Okay, tapi bear in mind, the cost of the computer is 5,500. That means harga komputer 5,500, the accumulated depreciation yang akan tutup is 550. That means I am getting loss on disposal lah. Sebab komputer baru lagi kan, lepas sudah hilang, rugilah sebenarnya. Okay, alright. So journal dia will be debit accumulated depreciation, which is 550 yang saya kira tadi. Okay. And then saya akan credit office equipment. That is the computer lah, 5,500. So kalau you tengok sebelah debit yang kurang kan, kurang dia ialah 4,950. That is actually your loss on disposal. Okay, so nilai ni yang nanti you akan catat lah. Okay, dalam journal. Dalam ledger. Okay, alright. So now we are done with the disposal. Kita nak kira depreciation expense untuk dua-dua aset. Okay, untuk vehicles, untuk vehicles dia monthly basis. So pengiraan dia should be detail lah ya. Alright. Okay, aset lama yang you ada tadi ialah 80,000. Okay. Dan kita akan depreciate pada 20%. So this is the depreciation expense for the old asset. Okay. Alright. Okay, tolong ingat lagi sekali. Okay, your accounting period starts from 1st of July, okay, 2006 dan berakhir pada 30th of June 2007. Yang ni ya, sebab nanti awak nak kira bulan. Okay, alright. So, untuk van, dia punya harga ialah 85,000. Dia punya depreciation rate is 20%. Okay, berapa bulan? Sebab kamu beli van tu pada 9 Oktober. Okay, so 9 Oktober tu berada antara 1st until 15. That means calculations untuk depreciation akan starts from October. Okay, so you have October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Sampai sini, June. That is 9 months. Okay, Madam kira dari Oktober. Oktober termasuk sebab kita beli 9 hari bulan. So it is between 1st until 15. That means bulan itu dikira juga sebagai depreciation. So we have October 2006, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 9 bulan. Okay, alright. Untuk kereta, car, you beli 25th. Yang ni kita beli 2006. Okay, untuk kereta kita beli 25th of April 2007. So untuk bulan April tak kira sebab dia dibeli antara 16 to 31st. So April won't be counted into your depreciation expense calculation. So kita akan kira starting from May. Jadi kita ada May dan June saja sebab Jun tarikh kita tutup account. So depreciation untuk car hanya 2/12. 2 bulan saja. Okay? Alright. So this is for the old asset. This is for the new van that you have bought for 9 months. And this is for the new car that you just bought for 2 months. Okay. Okay. Ain Fahira tanya, Madam nak semak dulu ke? You boleh semak and you hantar pun boleh. You nak hantar without semak pun boleh. Tak ada masalah. Janji, I nampak jawapan you ada. Alright. Yang jadi masalah tu kalau tak dihantar. Okay, so this is the depreciation expense untuk vehicles for that particular year. Alright. Okay, so now we are going to calculate the depreciation expense for office equipment. Okay, office equipment ni kita dah ada old and new, betul? Okay, so now old ones you have 80,000. Betul lah? So itu ialah asset, office equipment, right? Where am I getting this figure from? Okay, so untuk all equipments, you ada nilai 50,000. Okay, so since we are using reducing balance, so saya kena tolak kan? Okay, tapi saya kena ingat, komputer tadi dah hilang. So asset saya bukan lagi 50,000. Asset saya ialah 50 minus 5,500. Ini equipment yang tinggal. Okay, you kena update dulu sebab 5,500 sudah hilang. Dah hilang, so there's no longer there. Okay, nak kira book value, kena pastikan you kira dia punya depreciation expense. Betul? Okay, so depreciation expense kalau awak tengok dalam soalan, the accumulated depreciation for office equipment kita dah ada 17,000. Okay, so the accumulated depreciation given in the question, sebab kalau kita nak guna net value, this one kita akan minus dengan accumulated depreciation, right? So dalam soalan, accumulated depreciation is already given 17,000. Tetapi 17,000 ni termasuk komputer yang hilang tadi. So bila komputer tu dah hilang, dah tutup, automatically the contra will be closed as well. So the 550 ringgit is no longer in that 17,000. So yang ni pun you kena tolak 550. Sebab tu you dapat ni. Okay. So ini saya kena update sebab saya nak dapat nilai aset terkini. Yang ni saya kena update sebab saya nak dapatkan nilai depreciation, accumulated depreciation terkini. So once you dah update, then you boleh dapatkan dia punya net book value. Okay, so the net book value is actually, okay, 50,000 minus 5,500. Okay, so it's 44,500 minus 17,000 minus 550 tadi kan? So 16450. Okay, so untuk aset yang lama, the book value is 28050. So kalau saya nak kira depreciation, nilai ni madam akan darab 10%. Okay, sebab I am supposed to find the net book value kan? So this is my net book value calculations. So dapat 28,050 ringgit. So darab dengan 10%, saya dapat depreciation expense untuk the old equipment. Okay, and then you bought a new equipment, satu je yang kita kira, that is the photocopy machine. So the photocopy machine, you ada nilai 6,500 times 10%. So you akan dapatlah nilai dia 650. Okay, this is the calculations. Okay, saya tak nak contoh-contoh kat sini, nanti nampak crowded. That's why I contoh kat bawah. So this is how I get the calculations for the old office equipment. And this is for the new one that was bought earlier, which is a photocopy machine. So untuk depreciation expense for the office equipment is 3,455. Okay, alright. Baru boleh buat ledger. Boleh buat dari awal lah, tapi saya tunjuk dulu supaya you tak pening. Alright, so saya punya depreciation expense is this. This is for my vehicle and this is for my office equipment. Okay, alright. Okay, so now saya boleh catat dalam ledger. Okay, so my vehicles ada balance 80,000. So on the 9th, I bought a new van, right? Just now, we bought a new vehicle. Okay, the vehicle is actually your, was it? It's a van, right? 85,000. Okay, sorry. This is 85,000. Okay. All right. So, and then you bought a new one. Yang ini nilai dia ialah this is 105. Sorry, I forgot to edit this. Okay, this is 105. Okay, so kat sini total altogether is 80,000. Okay, so here you will get the amount of 270,000. Okay, so sini is also 270,000 as well. So your balance carried forward is 270,000. Okay, sorry, I forgot to edit that. Okay, so this is for your vehicle. Okay, all right. And then kita buat office equipment. Okay, so your office equipment, the amount here balance is 50,000. Okay, and then kita beli photocopy machine. Okay, 6,500. All right. Okay, and then kita dispose on 25th of December 2006. The amount is 5,500. So balance untuk asset office equipment you actually is 51,000. Okay, to the date. All right. Okay, so for the accumulated depreciation untuk vehicle, okay, balance ada dari soalan tadi 37,250. Okay, this is the depreciation expense untuk tahun semasa. Okay, so balance untuk accumulated depreciation for the company is 69,500 towards the end lah. Okay, dan the last one. Okay, alright. Sekejap. Okay. So this is for the vehicles and below here is for your office equipment. So untuk office equipment, sebab you ada disposal tadi kan? Okay. So bila you ada disposal, you have your balance of 17,000 in your accumulated depreciation. And then kita ada depreciation expense 30th of June 2007. Okay, lepas tu December 25th kita ada disposal 550. So balance untuk accumulated depreciation for office equipment to the date ialah 19,905 ringgit. Okay. Okay. So far you're okay, right? With this? Okay. So now kita akan kira untuk accumulated depreciation. So the last part we're going to show you the statement for financial position lah. Okay. All right. So vehicle kita akan ambil daripada ledger. Okay. So vehicle you are doing for the month of 30th June 2007, right? Okay, so we are preparing an extract of statement of financial position. Okay, to the date. All right. Okay. So now vehicle you ada 80,000. Okay. And then kita campur 85,000 yang baru van. And then kita campur okay, that is 270,000. Yeah. Okay. This is your vehicle. Okay. The accumulated depreciation for the vehicle, kalau you tengok balance CF dia tadi ialah 69,500 ringgit. Okay. Alright. So here the amount is 200,500 ringgit. Okay. So ini untuk vehicle. Okay. And then for office equipment, all right, you have a balance of 51,000. Sorry, kejap. Mm, okay, your asset actually you ada balance 50,000 tadi. Okay. So you bought a new photocopy machine 6,500. Okay. Tapi kita ada disposal, right? So disposal. So asset if office equipment kamu tinggal 51,000 sahaja. So the accumulated depreciation for the office equipment based on your journal just now, ledger just now is 19,905. Okay, so that gives you the amount of 31,095 ringgit. Okay, so kita campur dua. Okay, kita akan dapat 231,000. Okay, 595 ringgit. Okay, altogether. Right, so your office equipment is 51,000, that is to the date, okay, after the disposal. Komputer yang hilang tadi. Lepas tu kita tolak the accumulated depreciation, latest one is 69,000. Sorry, accumulated depreciation for office equipment is, okay, sorry, it's 19,905 ringgit. Okay, so you get the amount of 31,095 ringgit. So altogether, the non-current asset for Pandan Indah to the date is 231,595 ringgit. Okay, so that is the answer for number 11. All right, okay. So please check all the answers given. Okay, I'm not going to share to you yet. Only after you submit your answer, then only I'll share you the answers. Okay, the full answers together with the journal. Okay, so that is all for today. All right. Okay, so please check your tutorial answers. Okay, and submit your answer to me by today together with your practical pretest too. Okay, all right. So that's all for the class. That's all for today's class. Okay, so anything you can just text me. All right. Okay, so thank you for joining me today. Okay, and Assalamualaikum.